Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Charlotte, and in today's video, the TBR jar will be picking my May 2026 TBR. I'm so excited for this because I got this adorable little TBR jar 2 Christmases ago for my best friend, and I have not put it to use yet, which is so sad because I got so excited when she got it for me. I read through all the prompts, I thought of books for them, I thought of a video, and I just never filmed one. But then I saw one of my favorite booktubers, Alyssa, do one of these, and I just knew it was time to use the adorable little TBR. So I keep this little TBR jar on at my summer beachy shelf because that's basically the vibe it's giving, and she knows me so well. But I'm so excited. We're going to be choosing 4 books for this because I've not even been reading more than that, or even 4. I've been reading like 2 or 3, but one's gonna be an audiobook. Hopefully one's gonna be one I'm already partway through, and then we're gonna lock in on the other 2. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started with the TBR jar picking my May TBR. Okay guys, now we're gonna let the TBR jar choose the first prompt. I am gonna do this in real time, that way you guys don't think I'm cheating. Originally when I got this, I did go through and read all of them, and 3 of them were very questionable, and let's just say they were taken out of the jar, and I'll leave that up to you to imagine. So, let's shake it up. I don't even know if that works, because, yeah, they're not really shaking, because they're all too tightly in there, but I'm so excited. Here's the first one, okay. Read a book with a love triangle or a why choose trope. I don't really know what a why choose trope is. I'm assuming why choose? I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, but this definitely means I'm gonna have to pick something along the lines of a fantasy or a romance. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this out of the jar, close the jar, even though we don't really need to, and I'm gonna go decide on a book. Okay, well that took forever, and there was no books on my TBR from my fantasy or dystopian shelf that had any kind of love triangle, which is crazy because I just don't think I read that much anymore, and nothing from romance either, which is more crazy. But the 2 books that I have are actually both by the same author, Jennifer Lynn Barnes, and are both the second book in 2 of her series, and both contain a love triangle. So really I have to choose which one of these I want to read, Killer Instinct or The Hawthorne Legacy. And I know one of my online besties, Gwen, is watching this screaming right now, excited about that I'm just gonna read either of these because this is one of her favorite authors. So it's a win for you either way. I'm trying to decide because I like the Natural series a lot more. I flew through the first one, and I'm actually partway through this book already, but I've just kind of put it on hold multiple times because it's been a bit boring, but also I just haven't been reading a ton and have wanted to read other kinds of books. But then The Hawthorne Legacy is my best friend's favorite series, and I really want to give it another try. I kind of want to see more what happens, but I think right now, for the sake of the TBR and getting through the books, I am going to go with Killer Instinct because I am partway through and I enjoy the series a little bit more. So the first book on my May TBR will be Killer Instinct by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Alright, started the camera again, and it's time to choose another one of these. I could definitely do ASMR with this. Alright, here is the next prompt. I'm super excited. Let's see. Read a book written by an author you've read before. This is perfect. Oh my gosh, guys. This is perfect. I already think I know what I'm going to choose for this, but I'm going to look around my shelf anyway in case I find something better and try to roll this up tight enough to fit back in the ring again, because I'm definitely going to be reusing these, of course, but for now I actually might keep them separately so that if I do another one of these for a future TBR, I can have new prompts. But I'm going to go pick out some books for you guys. Okay guys, so I've narrowed this down to 4 options. I did have to restrain, but these are the top 4 that I want a chance of reading. The first is The Forgetting by Sharon Cameron. If you guys don't know, I have 2 or 3 favorite books that are tied for first place of all time, and one of them is Bluebird by Sharon Cameron. So I have been wanting to read another book by her for quite a long time. I have read another one, so I guess I read 2 books by her. I read A Light in Hidden Places, which is my online best friend's Reese's favorite book. I've talked about a lot of best friends. I have Reese, my online best friend, Reese, different spelling, my real life best friend, and then another one of my close online besties, which I talked about for the Jennifer Lynn Barnes books. That was it. I'm a little scatterbrained. I've been at work all day. Anyways, I'm really excited to read this. It looks kind of dystopian. It looks very unique. It definitely, it says takes place in the city of Canaan. I don't know if they mean actual city of Canaan or if it's something that's fictional. But anyways, it looks really cool. It's about memories and the forgetting, stuff like that. It just looks like a book I would really enjoy from this genre, and I already know that I love the author, so I'm definitely kind of leaning towards this one so far. Next we have Ali Condi. This is Atlantia. I read the entire Match trilogy. This was the first YA and the first dystopian book that I read was by Ali Condi. The Match trilogy, absolutely loved them. Got me into the YA genre, got me into dystopian. It was so cool, and she'll always hold a special place in my heart. And yes, this cover is a bit disturbing, but I found this at the local used bookstore that I go to all the time, and if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's actually signed. It says, "To Hannah, your voice matters, keep writing, Ali Condi." So I really hope Hannah kept writing. I'm not sure why she gave up this copy, but it's cool that it's signed even if it's not addressed to me. But I'm super excited to have this. The more I think about it, the other three options are kind of what I'm leaning towards wanting to read for this prompt, so this one is probably not the one I'm gonna choose, but it looks really interesting. Next we have Anne of Avonlea by L.M. Montgomery. I'm talking really fast today. I read, of course, Anne of Green Gables, one of my favorite books. The 80s movies are just, oh, they're just amazing. And I want to continue the series because I have all of them right here in this cute little aesthetic box that I got for Christmas, but I have not read the second one yet, and I really want to, and it's so cute, and it's tiny. It's 315 pages. I can do it, or I can audiobook it too because it's kind of a classic. Lastly, we have Betting on You by Lynn Painter. This is actually my neighbor friend's book that she lent me to read, but I haven't actually got far into it. I'm like right here, and I started it and I'm liking it. I just don't think it's the kind of book I want to be reading right now, but also because I'm borrowing it, I feel like I have to read it. So I really don't know which to pick for this prompt, so we're gonna see. It's between this, or this. It's like, whatever I pick, can I figure out how to read the other ones for a different prompt, but which of these do I want to read the most? And based off of me having Killer Instinct over there, which is an easy read in my opinion, I don't know, I really want to read Anne of Avonlea or The Forgetting, not even betting on you that much, but I can't decide between The Forgetting and Anne of Avonlea. I'm gonna think about it and come back to you guys. Okay, I think that the ultimate decision is going to be Anne of Avonlea because I can audiobook it and I might not get another chance to pick something to audiobook. And I always like to audiobook something that's kind of like slower or more of a classic, and I just think that this is perfect for that. All right, time for prompt number 3. I'm so excited. Let's see what I get. I still don't think shaking it is doing anything, but it might be like shaking up the ones at the top. So let's open it. I'm so excited. I should open it in front of the camera. I just can't get the ring. It's like a little like jump ring if you've ever made jewelry. It's like that. Okay. Okay, read a book that's a standalone novel. I could read Betting on You for this. I'm already thinking, guys. I don't think I could read The Forgetting. I think that's a trilogy or duology, but I'm gonna check. Again, I'm just trying to roll this up small enough to fit back in the jump ring, and I will go and find our options. All right. We've got 3. Our options are Betting on You, The Forgetting, or a new edition, Howl's Moving Castle. And yes, I have this insanely gorgeous copy. I'm gonna try to get it to focus. This is the front, this is the spine, this is the back, okay? These are the straight edges. This is the inside. There's like, let me see, a ton of art. Some more art on the back, I don't know if it's the same. And then without the dust cover, you also have this. And that's just so pretty. So yeah, it's a gorgeous book, and I bought it with my associate discount at BAM. But anyways, Howl's Moving Castle is a fantasy, very popular. You guys know Arlen, she absolutely loves this book, and I kind of want to read it just because I've seen her talk about it. And yeah, I don't know. It's got pretty big font. I feel like I could fly through it. I currently have like a classic kind of literary fiction vibe for Anne, and then Killer Instinct is a murder mystery thriller. So I feel like adding in a fantasy would be perfect, but so would be adding in a dystopian and maybe a romance as well. I can't even hold these books right now, so I'm trying to decide which of these I should add in, and I really do think I'm gonna go with Howl. I've been wanting to read this for a while. I feel like I can fly through it. It's about 330 something pages, big print, and it's such a pretty book, and I really want to watch the Studio Ghibli for it too. Or Studio Ghibli, not sure how it's supposed to be pronounced, but one of my favorite movies, The Secret World of Arrietty, is actually a Studio Ghibli, or Ghibli, however you say it, and that kind of got me into that kind of world, but a lot of them use like kind of witchy, dark magic stuff that I don't love to read about. This one seems fine, and I'm really excited to start it. All right, we have one more book, guys. Let's go ahead and pick our last prompt. The TBR jar is still open. Let's see. I really hope this is a good one for the last prompt in the video. All right, here we go. Read a book that contains non-human characters. So now I'm gonna have to pick another fantasy. I'm kinda not happy. Yeah, but that's the point of the TBR jar. So let's pick out another book. And there's a book that I'm staring at right now that I really wanted to get, but that's okay, you know, that's okay. I'm gonna go through my shelf, see what I can find, and I'll update you guys when I decide. Okay, y'all. So I have no options. And for the sake of this video and wanting to get through an entire TBR in the month of May, I'm gonna do some cheating. So I am going to choose Howl's Moving Castle as the book for non-human characters, because I swear there's a character in here that is not human. Yeah, this little fire creature guy. Here, I'll show you, proof. That's not human, but it's a character. So I'm choosing Howl's Moving Castle, and we're gonna go back and choose a book for the last option, the one that I chose Howl for, a standalone book. So let's choose one last standalone. Okay, so we're back with the final options for standalone. First, we have a new edition, and that is The Summer We Forgot. I wanted to show you guys this real fast and tell you that I am dying to read this book. It looks absolutely amazing, and I have talked about it in my last haul, which was a Beach Reads book haul. I'll say a little bit about it. This is a kind of murder mystery, summer vibes thriller. It takes place in 30A, Florida. Each chapter talks about a different one of those coastal towns they're in, and I've visited most of them because that's where I used to vacation to see my aunt. So this book looks absolutely amazing, but I am gonna save it for the peak summer vibes, end of May, June, July, to read by the pool or to just read when it's summer, because I've been reading a ton of summer books recently, and I know May's a good time to start, but since I've read too many, one, I don't want to get tired of the genre, and two, I need to save something for when it's actually like the peak summer season. So I'm gonna be saving this one for now, which leads us to our last two options, Betting on You and Then Forgetting Again, and I have decided to choose Betting on You. So I chose Betting on You because I feel like it fits the TBR as a whole very well, and I'm going to show you why. Here is our stack. First, we have Killer Instinct, a book I'm partway through, an intense murder mystery thriller series. Then we have Anne of Avonlea, a cozy spring, summer, fall, winter. It gives all the vibes. I don't even know what it is. Historical fiction, literary fiction, classic, just, you know, all those things in one, children's classic. Then we have Howl's Moving Castle, a gorgeous cover and a very, very, very fantasy book. And what's missing? It's a romance. It's a rom-com. It's a YA book. And I feel like that ties everything together very well for this TBR and makes my mood reader self happy because there's a different genre for whatever I'm feeling like reading. So that is the stack. Again, I'm going to take my thumbnail, but that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below your thoughts on any of these books. I feel like I will have a viewer that's read at least one of these because these are all pretty well-known books. Depending on what you like to read, I feel like you're going to know about these books. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more TBR jar videos, let me know. I'm excited to make more with them. Maybe use them for my summer TBR or something fun like that. So yeah, we will take our thumbnail and I'll see you guys somewhere else on the internet. Bye!